When we come back, if you love a summer ribeye, thank a skilled butcher.
We cut approximately 5,000 to 6,000 hand-cut steaks a day.
Welcome back to Unwrapped. I'm Marc Summers, loving all of our summertime favorites. And when you think about outdoor dining, you cannot beat a good steak. Allen Brothers Steaks sells more than 1 million ribeyes every year, but I bet you didn't know that ultraviolet light can help create a good steak. Check it out.
When it comes to mouth-watering steaks, leave it to the experts at Allen Brothers.
Allen Brothers is one of the last independent meat purveyors in the country.
Brothers Bill and Lester Allen started the company in the late 1800s. Still located in Chicago, the processing plant has a long history.
The Allen Brothers started in 1893, and you're sitting right in the middle of the stockyards. The cattle were literally right across the street. There were many stories about how all the cattle would break out and start running down the main street. No cattle are running down the street today.
Today, huge slabs of meat primarily come from Kansas, Colorado, Arkansas, and Iowa.
Approximately 300 ribs come through that door every day.
The first step is aging. This is where the meat develops its flavor.
The aging process is extremely important. It's an old world method in which you tenderize all steaks and you give it its unique flavors. And there's two types, wet and dry. Wet achieves a sweeter taste, and the dry achieves a more pungent, beefy flavor.
During wet aging, vacuum-sealed bags keep moisture inside the meat for about a month. Dry aging takes up to 2 months, with the beef chilling out inside a special cooler. And get this, the meat gets a special tan under these blue lights.
In our dry age room, we have these ultraviolet lights. When you dry age, you're creating bacteria. The ultraviolet lights really kill anything that is not something you want around. The right bacteria grows to give you the tenderization and the flavor that you want.
Their biggest seller is the wet-aged beef, and their most popular is the ribeye steak.
I like to call the ribeye the meat man steak. It is the most flavorful. It is the highest in fat. It's not for anybody who's afraid of fat.
After aging, the ribeyes are ready to hit the chopping block. There are no machines here. Everything is hand-cut.
It takes an average butcher anywhere from 5 to 10 years to become like a surgeon with a knife. We cut approximately 5,000 to 6,000 steaks a day.
The most impressive butchering skills are with the long bone ribeye.
The long bone is expensive because it has a lot of butchering involved in it. You have to really be quite talented and really know what you're doing.
The bone-in ribeye may not have as much flair, but it's just as flavorful.
When you keep a bone on a ribeye, it adds to the flavor by imparting the flavor that's between the bone and the meat. You actually kind of baste it with that.
Finally, the steaks are packaged in plastic and put into boxes. Allen Brothers sells to restaurants and online. Stellar steaks that make the perfect grilling companion.